Two teams going head-to-head in a championship match in this community tournament. Let's see who comes out on top. There we go. It's gonna be Boom Academy kicking this one off. Starting off with a big Spirit Walk with the 12 invis. The World Champion from the right side. Here we go. Alright. Little Yeti there to take down the Wizard Tower. Sure. It's gonna help with the pathing for the Royal Champion. Make sure she goes in. Take out the Multi-Inferno Tower. She took a shot there from the enemy RC. Next invis is down. Perfect. Fox finally gets into the invis as well. Gonna go with a back-to-back invis there to push her into the Fire Spitter. Okay. I don't know. He must have messed up his timing or something. I don't know why he went to back-to-back invis. Because he was doing fine with the Fox invis. But something went wrong. Now he's got the Royal Champion onto the Town Hall. But luckily, when you got a dozen invis spells to use, that gives you a lot of flexibility. You don't necessarily need to rely on the Fox. It might even be better in these situations just to bring the Phoenix and go back-to-back right off the bat. There we go. Nice value. Town Hall goes down. Geared Up Tower goes down. Going to go for the Multi-Archer Tower. Still have one more invis in the bag if he's going to use it. Probably not. Nah, just going to go for the King, but we get a Siege Barracks on the right side of the base with the Barbarian King. Okay. Enemy Royal Champion there still to deal with. We got Snakes with the King. That's actually going to help a lot with the Ricochet Cannon. There we go. Snakes will hop the wall, help take care of that cannon. And in the meantime, we got the Dragons from the bottom side of the base. We do not have the Queen here. We do have the Prince and the Warden to support the Dragons. And here we go. An early Rage. I don't think that Rage really did much there. That feels kind of like a waste. And in fact, the Dragons just kind of pushed away from it. Yikes. A little bit of a rocky start here for Supmeow. And everything's kind of avoiding the Monolith. He did pop the Prince ability. It's going to at least slow down the Monolith for now. Inferno Dragon trying to take down the Scatter Shot. And down it goes. Perfect. And we got the Prince pushing straight in for the Monolith. Invis spell down. Keep the damage off of him. Down goes the Monolith. This actually is not looking too bad still. Despite a few things going a little bit wonky, it's not looking bad at all. Down goes the Fire Spitter. We got the Sweeper still to deal with. Alright, a couple of Dragons still on the left side. That air defense kind of popping off, though, unfortunately. He's got to get the air defense down. That's the big thing that still remains. The Barbarian King trying to get through the Multi-Archer Tower on the top side. The air defense drops. Down goes the Multi-Archer Tower. The only thing left they could target the troops was the Builder Hut. Down it goes. And this is going to be a triple for Supmeow. And Boom Academy with a strong start to this match. There we go. Nicely done. I wasn't sure that was going to get it. It was looking a bit wonky in spots, but it worked. Got Root Riders, Valkyries, Spirit Walk. A small Spirit Walk, but interesting, no recall here. Oh wait, no, he's doing a Fireball. He's got 2 Earthquakes. What am I talking about? I'm so used to seeing just automatic Spirit Walk. It's cooking my brain. But there we go. We got a Fireball with the Grand Warden. You have the early Skelly spell to distract that Ricochet Cannon. Keep that damage off the Warden. It's going to keep him from having to use extra spells just to support the Warden. He's got 3 Earthquakes and 3 Invis and 2 Earthquakes. There we go with a freeze. I would assume he's gonna Fireball around the Town Hall. Try to grab the Town Hall, or not the Town Hall, but the Clan Castle and the Fire Spitters. Or at least one of them, anyway. And there we go. Invis, 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 Fireball. No, he's going for that left side. Okay. So he clears out a couple of buildings over there on the left. Sure. He's going to set up some pathing here for the Root Riders. And there we go. The Queen is in. Getting in from the top side of the base. We are about to approach the 2-minute mark. The timing's looking good so far. Alright, I would assume the Root Riders are going to follow in. There's the Barbarian King on the right side. There's the Apprentice Warden. And here we go. Root Riders are in. Valkyries. Barrel of Monkeys. We do have the Snakes with the King as well. Get the Royal Champion in now from the top side of the base to help set up some pathing over there. Tornado Trap holding the Root Riders for now. But there we go. Finally, they're going to get through. Make their way to the Town Hall to get that taken care of. Got Rocket Balloons on defense, making their way out. Ice Golems as well to freeze things up. They should get the Town Hall down before the Ice Golems cause too much of a problem. Maybe? Maybe not. Nope, the Ice Golems are already causing a headache. Royal Champion comes in to help take the Town Hall down. These Root Riders are getting slapped. I'm not even sure how many he has left, if any. I think the Root Riders are all gone. Uh-oh. Everything getting stuffed in this Town Hall compartment. Well, he still has a handful of troops working through. Queen pops her ability there on the right side. Okay, got some Yetis. We got the Hog Puppet going off. We got 2 Ricochet Cannons on the back end of the base, and that's going to be tough to get through. Plus the Minion Prince. It's going to be too much. It's going to be a defense for Boom Academy. Nice try to ND, but just a little too much left on the back end of this base. Minion Prince popping off, taking down the Yetis. You still have the Warden and the Queen, but I don't think it's enough. Ricochet Cannon still going to town over here. Now the Queen's going to go to the left. She can reach the cannon. 30 seconds to go, but then she's going to have to beat walls to get out. So even if she gets the cannon down, which she will, it's going to be a time issue. Is it? Did I call this too soon? Oh my goodness. How did he get through all that on the backside? This is a triple. What am I talking about? Hold on. Time? Time? Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on. I'm just here. Oh my goodness. I can't believe his troops got through everything on the backside. I thought for sure they were going to stop there. But he's got it. That's a triple. And Only Badzinger also started off with a triple. Not for a second did I have any doubts. Here we go. 7 is in. Let's see if the triple train keeps rolling. I'll try to stop calling things incorrectly. Sheesh. I'm such a rookie. Alright, couple of rocket balloons on the bottom side of the base. We got the Flame Flinger in. Spicy spot with that Expo there. Barcelona? Maybe. Ooh, an early fireball. Is that intentional? What is going on down here? That's what I get for reading chat. I don't think that was on purpose. Uh-oh. That could be trouble for Boom Academy. Giant arrow from the bottom. Oh yeah, that definitely was not on purpose. What happened to the Warden? How did the Warden go to ability already? Well, I made a bad call earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and say this one's not going to be a triple. So they got to push the percentage as much as possible. Yeah, that Flameflinger already opened up because there's an Expo right there. Bit of a rocky start here for 7. Alright, well, let's see what he can do. See how he can bring this back. So he's got to push that percentage up as high as he can. Got Ice Golems and Witches out of the defensive clan castle. Sure. I think Witches are a bold move considering the Electro Boots are so popular. Basically every single attack. But I guess you might get lucky in some circumstances and get some value with the Witches. Just doesn't seem like the most ideal CC to go with. There's an Invis, there's the Rage. Royal Champion Rocket Spear flying through. She's going to get through the Expo. Another Invis for her. Get through the Ricochet Cannon. I mean, this is... he still has... Oh, RC. She's still alive. Is there a chance he could triple this? There's a freeze on the backside. The RC's barely hanging in there. Going to be able to get through the Monolith here. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Nope, not quite. Alright, and that one's going to fall short. Good try to 7. He actually was able to recover a good bit of percentage here. That got a lot closer than I thought it was going to. Got an Ice Golem on the right side of the base. We got the Queen. Was he not doing a Spirit Walk again? These guys are, oh wait, he is. Never mind, never mind. I thought he was going with another Fireball for a moment. Because he started with the Queen. He threw me off. He's shaking up the formula. Alright, well, we've seen this base in the last war, too. I don't remember what happened on it, but I remember seeing this base. We got a Rage, we got an Invis. In this hard mode, we probably see a lot of base repeats just because bases are so hard to take down. It's not like people are getting a good crack on them. We got the Tornado in the core, Royal Champion. Yeah, because I remember the Queen pushed in when we watched this attack before. She got all that value. So it was a defense last time. I remember that now. See if it's going to be a defense this time. It's going to be a much different attack. Royal Champion trying to grab these scatter shots, grab the multi. Beautiful pathing for the RC as well. Using that Invis to make sure she goes right down the middle of the base. Got a Witch, a couple of Witches out of the defensive clan castle. Hopefully the RC can get rid of most of that with her boots. We'll see. She gets rid of all them skellies, that's for sure. Sheesh. Looks like she'll get rid of the Witches too. Nice. Got a blimp from the top side of the base. We got the dragons flying in. Yeti Bomb on the back end to try to take down the Fire Spitters. The RC is going to help with one. It's crazy that the Royal Champion's still going. This attack's looking good so far for Dima. The pants are on the Prince up there on the top side. Although it's not really doing much for him. He's got all the dragons out in front tanking anyway. Probably should have brought the henchmen there. That's okay. We still have a lot of stuff on the backside of the base, though. We do have the Teslas and the air defense. I guess it's not a lot for air targeting stuff. It's mostly ground targeting. Down goes the air defense. The Yetis grab it. It's not looking too bad. Got an Inferno Dragon on the right side. Couple of minions for cleanup as well. He just has to get through the Teslas, and this is a triple. And he's got a bunch of dragons. He's got the Prince. Does the Prince have the Phoenix? Yes, he does. Dare I say this is going to be a 3-star. It's looking like it is. The Teslas are dropping. And look at Bad Zinger. They are on a roll so far today in this match. They've got that momentum still from the end of the last match. And they are 2 for 2 in the championship. Last building to go down. He's got plenty of time. Beautifully done. It's going to be a fireball rocket balloon attack. Let's keep a close eye on the Warden this time because he's been having some troubles really early on. Where's he going to start? We got rocket balloons on the bottom side of the base. Okay. Flame Flinger. Grand Warden at 9 o'clock. Here we go. I think it's safe to say he's not going for the clan castle with a fireball. Alright. Warden pushing through. He's got the unicorn and healers. And here we go with the earthquake, fireball, invis. Okay. He gets a few buildings with the fireball. Nothing too crazy here. He's just going to finish up the Warden walk on the corner. Still has a few invis to use for later on if he wants to. Does he have the boots on the champ? He does have the boots. Alright, Flinger's still doing his job on the bottom side of the base. Baby Dragon coming in to help with the cleanup on the Warden. And he's going to send in a Golem and the Queen and King on the left side to join up with the Grand Warden and start making their push into the base. He's got that funnel set so they can make their way in. Queen's actually staying to the outside for now. See if that's going to be problematic. Flame Flinger's going to grab the Ricochet Cannon from the bottom side of the base. Baby Dragon's going to help as well with a little bit of damage there. Pops King's ability, Spiky Ball, Earthquake Boots. Opening things up, getting a little bit of damage in. We need to get this Town Hall down. The Queen should make her way straight to it. We got the Rage spell in. He's got a lot of spells still to use. This does another Rage, 2 Freeze, 2 Invis, and a Skelly. Got the Royal Champion from the top side of the base. You have that Monolith in the core. That Skelly spell could basically make that useless really easily. There's no other defense around it. There's a Skelly spell on the top side, so he's going to use it up there instead, but I think that should be fine. Queen's still making her way through the middle. Monolith is still getting distracted by the Skellies. Queen beating walls like she likes to do. Alright. Still has one more Rage. We'll see where he's going to use that. He's going to drop it in the core here for the Queen, especially for the healers to keep her alive. This is looking pretty good. I love this approach. He's just breaking this base down piece by piece. The Royal Champion's going to get through the Ricochet Cannon on the right side. Her ability pops here. She's got the Rocket Spear so she can stay out of damage. Alright. The Expo locked onto the heroes. We do still have the geared up tower on the bottom side of the base, but we got super minions coming out of the CC. Rocket balloons still in the bag, and this is going to be a triple for Boom Academy, and they are keeping themselves right there in it, and the pressure is going to go right back to Bad Zinger. Nicely done to Kanara. What a match. Jeez. Sean with the next attack. Pressure is on for Sean. Got the Spirit Walk into the Root Riders. Standard stuff. Standard shenanigans. We got a Flame Flinger on the right side. Alright, Invis is in. The Flame Flinger should be relatively safe, especially if that RC can get these Expos down relatively soon, especially that closer one. That range will be in the Flame Flinger's area, but I think it'll be fine. First Expo drop, the RC will work back down to the other one that's right beside her. Get that taken care of. Oh, Tornado's going to pull her back, though. A little bit unfortunate. He's fine. It's not going to be a problem. Drops the recall, yoinks the champion out of there, but the box did go down, so he won't have that for later. Alright, Flame Flinger's still doing its thing. Ice Golem on the top side, Root Riders, here we go. Full sending it. Alright. Barbarian King from the left. Set that funnel, make sure these troops path through the Town Hall area. Got lots of enemy heroes here as well. Does he have Headhunters in the mix? I'm not sure. Drops the RC back in, drops in the Valkyries. Working their way through. He's going to open up into the monolith compartment. Nothing opening to the town hall quite yet. King and Queen still doing their job funneling on the left side. Snake's helping out, or at least trying to. Alright, there we go. Finally, we got some troops onto the town hall. We got some late CC pulls here. Pops Warden's ability to keep everything protected. Looks like he had headhunters or something in the mix that the rocket balloons were chasing around. Drops in a back-end overgrowth. Another rage coming in as well. Okay. Flame Flinger is actually still up on the right side. It's going to get another ricochet cannon down. That Flame Flinger's cleared out that whole right side of the base. Alright, down goes the Multi-Inferno Tower. Root Rider's still looking good. The healers are doing a great job keeping him healthy. The Queen still has her ability here. And then we got the Royal Champion. How'd she get in the middle of the overgrowth? That was weird. She popped her ability. Now she's just dead. And we just got to get through this core compartment on the back side. The King's going to go down. He's on literally 0 HP. Cannon finishes him off. Goes down to Phoenix. Queen's going to help take that down. Take down the enemy Queen. We got super minions out of the CC. It's going to be close either way. I don't want to call it one way or the other, but it is going to be close. Queen's going to pop her ability. She's got an opening here. That compartment's barely open, but the Queen can walk in. Queen with her clones. Take down the Tesla. Take down the Fire Spitter. And then it's just down to a couple of other buildings. That Minion Prince is going to be kind of annoying, though. He's kind of popping off. Look at him go. Down goes the Queen, and it's going to be a defense for Boom Academy. But the percentage is where Badzinger needed it, so they will still have the lead going into the next round of attacks. It's 8-8, 59.4 to 58.2. Got an Electro Dragon. We got a Yeti. We got 12 Invis. It's going to be a big old Spirit Walk from the bottom side of the base. Yeti on the left to funnel out the Wizard Tower. Invis is down. Alright, making our way into the Wizard Tower, into the Multi-Inferno Tower. Single elimination? Yes. So whoever wins, wins. Alright. Getting through the Expo. Next Invis. Perfect. Well, Fox took a little damage, but it's fine. Not too much. Making our way through the Poison Tower here, getting into the Fire Spitter. Next Invis is down. Looks like we got Witches and Ice Golems out of the defensive clan castle. Next Invis, RC moving slow with that poison, but it should be fading away here shortly. Next Invis is down. The Fox is dead, so it's going to be back-to-back Invis now. Trying to make her way to the Town Hall, which she should go to next. Pops her ability. Down goes the Expo. She's going to be speedy. And there we go. She's making her way to the Town Hall. He still has 3 Invis after that one, which will be plenty. It'll get her the Town Hall, get her the geared up tower. Alright, she did take a bit of damage there, but it's fine. She's still kicking. And, oh, that Invis was late. She didn't get the tower down. Aw, dang. At least there's no builders there, but it is going to be able to do a little bit more damage. Here we go from the left side of the base. We got an Electro Dragon on the edge, and then we got the main group of dragons to go in. And here they go. Got the Warden and Minion Prince support for the dragons. We do have the Barbarian King and the Siege Barracks to go in. He's going to send him in on the bottom side of the base. Got lots of skellies making their way in. Luckily, the Wizards out of the Siege Barracks will help get rid of those a bit faster. Electro Dragon on the left side goes down after getting a few buildings from the edge. We got the Monolith popping off. Warden ability popping off. Everything trying to make its way through. Oh man, that one sweeper is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Would have been nice to get the Royal Champion to go through and get that sweeper. But he's just going to have to deal with it. He did pop that Prince ability. It didn't hit the sweeper, though, so it's just still puffing away. Yeah, these dragons are fizzling out. It's just going to be down to the heroes here shortly. This is looking rough. This is not what Boom Academy needed. King goes down. We got a couple of rocket balloons from the bottom. Super minions to pick up some more buildings. It's not going to be a 3-star, and it's looking like it might be low percentage as well. Like I said, definitely not the attack that Boom Academy needed at this point in the match. So Badzinger have got to be feeling pretty good about this one. Nice try to Chinese characters, but that's a big old defense for Badzinger. It's going to get it up to, I think, 80, and that'll be about it. From the top, she should get good value up here. We got the multi-archer tower. We got the geared up tower. All right. She'll get both of those pretty much right away. I think she'll grab the air defense and then go over and grab the X-bow. Oh, she pathed kind of weird there. Well, that's fine. That's going to make her go to the Fire Spitter, which is definitely better than the X-bow. So she'll get that out of here and then probably recall after that. Or is he going to try to get another building here. Looks like he's going to let her go for the Expo here. Alright, get the Expo out of here. Down it goes. She'll grab the Wizard Tower and then yoink, right? Nope, another Invis. Okay, he's going for more. He's going to lose the Fox for that one. That's why I thought he was going to recall. There's the recall. He didn't even get anything. Oh, man. That's a little bit of a whiff, but not too bad. As far as mistakes go, that's a pretty small one. Alright, here we go. We got the roots. We got the Warden. We'll send it. King's on the outside. Does he have the snakes? Yes, he does. He's got snake and balls. What does Queen have? It's going to be typical stuff for the rest of the heroes. Oh, he has the Hog Puppet on the RC. We've actually seen a lot of either Haste or Rocket Spear for the champion. Freezing the core. Looks like he's just going to Yeti Bomb the Town Hall compartment. I think that's a good call. He's going to get great value there. Get the Town Hall out of here. Get that Monolith out of here. Maybe even take out some of these Ice Golems before they leave the core. Yes, at least one. Maybe all of them. Overgrowth on the right side. It's going to cover up the Fire Spitter and the Expo. Alright. Fruit Riders are looking good so far. Gigabomb going off. Bouncing things around. We still have King, Queen, and RC abilities, and we still have a Skelly spell to use. Alright. It's not looking too bad. Snake's still helping out with the King on the right side. Everything going past this Overgrowth. It should wear off here shortly. Let's see. Overgrowth wears off, and we need these Fruit Riders to go back and grab that Expo and Fire Spitter, otherwise it's going to be kind of a problem. Snakes are still moving around. Queen's actually going to grab the Fire Spitter. That's going to help out quite a bit, but it looks like all the other troops have fizzled out. The King pops his ability, ball bouncing around. Queen's going to grab the Expo. I don't think he's got it. I'm going to be honest, I don't think he's got this one. I've said that before, though. I could be wrong. That Wallbreaker just got slapped. Oops. Unfortunate. Headhunter's coming in from behind the Queen, trying to help out with the enemy King. Quite the headache here. Finally does go down. It's only got 16 seconds, though, so even if he had the power, which I'm not sure, he doesn't have the time. So either way, it's a defense, but the percentage is still looking pretty good here for Bad Zinger, so they still have to be pretty happy with this one. Getting it up to 90%. Nice try to demo, but also good job. All at the same time. My eyes need an adjustment. My brain needs an adjustment. I don't know what I was thinking. I can't read. Alright. The RC taking a little bit of a beating right off the bat here. Another trap. Look at the traps in this compartment. They were ready for that Spirit Walk right there. Tornado. Oh my goodness. More traps. Oh. He recalls. Oof. He's about to lose his Royal Champion there. My goodness. That was a good trap for the Spirit Walk. Flipping that. Alright, we got the Queen on the left side. We got the Ice Golem. We got the Barrel of Monkeys. Here we go. A little bit of a rough start, but not the end of the world. Fruit Riders pushing straight down the middle of the base. The Royal Champion on the left side. Looks like the Valkyries are going to go join up with the heroes. Warden ability goes off. Keep these troops protected as they move in. Alright, Royal Champion grabs the Inferno Tower. Overgrowth on the right side. It's going to cover up some big defenses. Sure. Alright, more barrels are flying in. Continuing to trickle in some support here. Not much support, though. Mainly just the Giants. The Barbs, Archers, and Little Wallbreakers don't do a whole lot. I didn't even realize we got Witches out of the defensive clan castle. What are they doing back there? The RC comes back and takes them out finally. I don't know how long they were there. Doing their damage. Alright. This is a little risky here because he still has to get the Town Hall down. On the very back end of the base. Town Hall's doing a lot of damage here. Laying lots of poison down. Getting lots of shots in. It's only got 2 freezes left. I'm a little bit concerned. This might be the match right here. If he doesn't... Oh, that whiff. Oh, the freeze. Yikes. Big miss there. Is he going to go for it again? Oh man, he's not going to get this Town Hall down. This is going to be game over if he doesn't. It might be anyway, because the percentage is so low. This is going to be it. We're going to end on a 1-star. Boom Academy have had such a good run in this tournament, but this is how it's going to wrap up. Nice try to Neon, nice try to Boom Academy, but Bad Zinger are now one easy attack away from taking home the championship. Alright, Ninja to close it out, and he chooses to go with the good old Fireball Rocket Balloon, so anything can happen with this strategy. This can be either really good or really bad. We'll see. Earthquake with the Royal Champion. A Rocket Spear to take out the Expo here. Okay. Working on taking out the Multi-Archer Tower. The Grand Warden working from the bottom side of the base. Take out the Builder Hut. I still think this is going to be a fairly safe attack. He's got the Town Hall right there. So even if things went super wrong, it wouldn't really be hard to get the Town Hall and then get the 50%. But we'll see. I was going to say these skellies are being a bit annoying from the witches, but he does get the poison down, so that'll help wrap that up relatively quickly. Get through the Ice Golem. It's going to freeze up the Warden for just a little bit. Alright. So far, so good. Big question will be the Fireball itself. We got a Yeti on the left side. Got some Teslas popping up, sure. The Multi-Archer Tower. Invis, and Fireball to the core. Perfect. He gets it where he needs it to. He does lure out the rest of the CC, though, so getting the Clan Castle down didn't really do anything for him. It's another building, though. It's another step towards 50%. Another Rage for the Warden, trying to keep him alive here as the Town Hall shots come in. He takes a lot of damage from that Town Hall. But with no other defense now hitting him, he's going to be just fine. Ice Golem will freeze him up. Is he sending heroes on the right side? Oh, he's got a blimp. Okay. I was going to say, there's no way he's going to leave the Town Hall for last, right? Make it a percentage match? That'd be crazy. We'll see. Because I don't have a huge amount of confidence in a blimp without the Warden's ability. I mean, he does have the rocket balloons to kind of clear the way. Okay, he's going with the Queen on the left. Oof. I was getting worried. It's like he's going risky. I mean, that would have made for good content, so I wouldn't really be upset about it. Alright. Looks like the King's already gone down on the right side. Phoenix will do a little more cleanup. We got the 50%. He just needs the Town Hall, and he's done. He's got it. Rocket balloons are in. Blimp is in. And we are moments away from either a triple or disaster. Nah, he's got it. The Yetis are here. The Yeti Mites will help finish it off. And Bad Zinger are the champions. There we go. They win the match. And they have successfully taken down the FTB tournament. Now let's see if Ninja can wrap it up for a triple. Nah, he can't. He's just going for that save too. Perfect call from Ninja. Exactly what he needed to do. He's a team player through and through. Beautifully done. And nicely done to Bad Zinger. Alright, I'll pay out these points. Bad Zinger taking the W. And that'll be a wrap for this one. If you guys want to see even more awesome Town Hall 17 attacks, I recommend checking out this video right here.